AI has had a huge impact recently, and it's increasingly being used in the creative industry. We're seeing more and more people use AI to create products, art, to write things, help them with tasks, help them come up with ideas, help them refine things they're creating. And AI definitely isn't just completely going away. It does have its place, and it's definitely a handy tool that can be used for different things and to make things easier. But as the world catches up and laws start catching up to what AI can do, I think we're going to start to see a shift in the world of AI. What I've started to see is platforms where people can sell creatively made products. They're starting to ask, was AI used in the creation of this product? So why is this an important shift? Well, because it means that people are starting to realize that not everyone wants to buy something that's been made by AI, or people want it disclosed. Just like when you see an influencer creating an ad on Instagram, you want to know if the product was gifted or it's an ad. In the same way, people want to know and want it to be disclosed, was AI used in the creation of this product? So for example, if you create a book and sell it on Amazon KDP, they want to know, was AI used? And they mean in any way. It doesn't just mean that you completely produced this book using AI. Did you use AI to create the cover design? Did you use AI to help with some of the text inside? Did you use AI in any form to work on this product? So even when you're doing some of the work and you're using AI to help you, they still want to know that. And just recently, Creative Market have also started asking, when you upload a new product, was AI used in the creation of this product? And just as of yesterday, Etsy is also asking this as well. This doesn't mean you can't sell products that have used AI, but they want to know if AI was used. Now, right now, these platforms aren't penalizing people in any way because they use AI to create a product. But the fact that they are asking this, I think we're going to start to see a shift. So what they're doing right now is just getting people to say, was AI used? But the way that I see this heading is they're going to start to actually want people to disclose it in the product listing. That way, consumers can make a conscious decision or just have that awareness of what they're actually buying. Am I buying something that was created completely by a human? Or was AI used in some way to this product? And then they can make decisions based on their own values. I know that there's a lot of creators that are quite angry about AI and about the way that it works and how it can steal other people's work to create new things. And so there's a lot of people that probably don't want to support AI created work. Or maybe they'll go on Creative Market looking for some assets to create something, and they want to know, was this actually an original piece of work created by a person, or was this AI generated? And then there's also the copyright laws involved, because when it comes to things that are generated by AI, there's no real copyright to that. When you create that thing, you don't own the copyright because AI generated it. And so if you're going to be using assets that were created by AI, you want to know, what's your legal standing with that? Do I have the copyright to be able to use this? Is this open that anyone else could use it? Is this really open where a lot of other people could use this because there's no copyright involved in it? People really want to know these things, and I think we're going to see this increasing rise of people wanting it disclosed. Was AI used? And where would that lead? If we start to see things being disclosed as using AI, we're going to start to see a devaluing of AI work. Now, this is just my own theory and opinion on this, but a lot of the times AI work, you can sort of tell. It has this certain feeling about it. Now, some people are very clever with AI and are able to use it in a way where you can't quite tell. But I think the majority of people using it, it's kind of obvious. You can sort of tell that AI was involved. And so it starts to actually lower the quality because you can sort of pick it up. It's like when people overuse a Canva template that everyone's been using. You can tell, and it devalues that design because you can tell that there wasn't an originality to it. You can sort of tell that in some way someone has cheated to create this, that it's sort of low quality work. And so it will start to devalue certain things. Now, obviously, there are some people that are very talented at using AI and able to just use it as a starting point or use it in very clever ways and then make adjustments themselves, and they can actually create amazing things by using it as a tool. And I think that's what we're going to start to see, is AI used more as a tool to help through the creative process or to help with other systems and processes that we do. But heavily relying on it or trying to create things just through it, that sort of stuff is going to look poor quality and people are going to want to see less of it. We'll start to see the market being saturated by AI. I think we're in that time where we're seeing more and more people thinking, oh, this is how I can, get rich quick, put out AI work, do all this stuff. I can make all these things really quick. But then as the market gets oversaturated with that, people will start to demand things that are different. they'll get sick of the AI stuff and they'll want more things that are created by humans. And so I think there's a warning in that if you create things that use AI, don't rely too heavily on it, and don't put all your eggs into the AI basket. Make sure that you're creating some things that you've done completely yourself, as well as some things that have utilized AI. If you're just using completely AI for everything you create, if that starts to devalue, or you're asked to disclose that and people start to be less interested in buying your stuff because it says that it's made by AI, that could be detrimental to your business. So it's really important to weigh that up. You can use it. I'm not saying just don't use it because it's going to bring you down one day because people will be sick of it. There are good and clever ways that you can use it. It can definitely help you in your creativity, but don't rely too heavily on it. And be aware, try and put more of yourself into things. People want that human touch. They don't want everything just feeling like it was produced by a machine. And I think it's similar to when we first saw the computer introduced when it comes to graphic design. When people first had the ability to create graphic design using computer rather than by hand, we started to see things that looked very technology and very computery. It's like everyone was just so excited to be able to use that. But then over time, people got a little bit sick of that feeling that it was just too computerized and started to bring a bit more of the human back into it. And we started to see that level ground. So I think it's going to be the same with AI, where at the moment people are excited about it, want to push it to its limits, want to use it as much as they can. But then it's going to reach a point where people are like, that's a bit too much computerized stuff. We want to see more of a level playing field where we're seeing the utilization of this amazing tool, but also putting the human into it and making it feel more level and balanced in that way. So I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. Where do you think AI is going when it comes to creating creative work? Do you think that it's just going to take over completely, or do you think we're going to start to see it balance out or even start to devalue? Love to hear your thoughts on this. And of course, if you'd like to learn more about branding, graphic design and creativity, make sure you subscribe to this channel and I'll see you next time.